My favorite. I said this is my favorite song on the album, but shortly after this was my favorite song. Changes is my favorite now. I mean, the album's dope. I'm about to bring him on. His name is BenMeshael David, and if I'm saying it wrong, if it's David, just let me know, my good brother. Praise the mighty Yah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Praise the
Oh
mighty
man.
Yah.
Praise
Praise
the
the
mighty
mighty Yah. Is
Yah.
it
So
is it
so
Ben
down for
David
having
or
me.
Ben David?
It's Ben Dawid. So it's BenMeshael is, it's my name, but it's literally I'm the son of Moreh Mishael. As you
Yes.
see, he's on the album. So, I
Yes.
wanted to make sure that, when I speak and anybody that knows me, that I'm me, but I wouldn't be me without my father. So
Yes.
Ben Mishael, so it's literally the son of Mishael.
Yes.
Mishael is my father. David is my grandfather. So
Got you.
that's literally my name.
Okay.
So it's birth
Praise the mighty.
certificate and everything. So, it's a
Hallelujah.
blessing.
Ben Mishael David.
Amen.
Praise the mighty Yah.
Hallelujah.
So glad you can make it on to our Hebrew Psalms Radio Webathon. We've been on the air for 8 hours, 13
Yes, sir.
minutes.
Yes, sir.
And we're doing this to raise money for the poor and the needy, to give them new clothes. And, we're trying to bring on artists and teachers that we have on our programs and on our radio and that we connected with. And you put out this album a few weeks ago,
Yes,
and
sir.
the community is loving it. I'm seeing the
Oh
feedback
man,
online.
it's
Mm-hmm.
a
I,
blessing.
I love it. I love it,
It's a
brother.
blessing.
I
It's
love
a
this music,
blessing.
man. So,
It was something that's been in the works for a while. And it was important to me to have, my Abba on it, and then,
yeah.
my Ima is Moradina, so,
Hmm.
to be that, just having them, and then my children and my wife, everybody
Yeah.
on the album. So it was literally about a legacy,
Yeah.
it's restoring a
Mm-hmm.
righteous legacy. And
Right.
we just have to be the example. And now I wanted to set an example, something that could just be, it could be palatable for not only for everybody from all walks of life.
Yeah.
Even if you don't know yourself, you can
Yeah.
listen to something, it might capture your spirit somehow. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just humbled and grateful that it's reaching the masses, and I'm just grateful. This is all glory to the Most High, and I will continue to, do what I can do to wake our people up, to be
Praise the
that
mighty.
light. So it's a
Praise the mighty.
blessing.
Now
Hallelujah.
you're in North Carolina?
Yeah, but I'm originally from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I moved
Probably
down
where I
to
met
North
you.
Carolina. Huh?
I probably met you in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I'm sure that's where it was. It had to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah. I'm sure I
Probably
met you
at
in
Banana
Brooklyn.
Dot, or one of those places.
Yeah. Or I
Yep.
might have met you in, I've been to Charlotte before during some of those conferences before. Could have
Right.
been there as well. But I
Right.
know I know I've met you face to face.
Yes,
But
sir. Yes, sir.
yeah, so you're in what part of North Carolina?
Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you with what's the congregation there?
Hebrew family of Charlotte, Shaba. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I frequent there.
That's
To
probably where I
say
met
that I'm a member, I've been a part of the leadership and everything there. But it's no problem. Because sometimes I like to, branch out and do things
you. Right,
that
right.
may not be 100% aligned with how they would like to do it. And
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that, and we don't have a problem with each other.
Right. Praise
We
God.
just do our own thing, and we always gonna come together as brothers and sisters, because that's what we are when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
So
Praise
Mm-hmm.
God,
there's
yeah.
nothing worth carrying any type of animosity or anything about that. We all family. Let's serve Yah together and be the example to the next generation. That's what my goal is. So always looking to reach the youth. Always looking to be that example to show them that it's all right to be yourself. It's 100% okay to be yourself, and you
Mm-hmm.
you stand on that and be firm on it.
Yeah.
Because especially with everything that's going on nowadays,
Yeah.
it's not easy being us.
That's
You know,
right.
Right.
it's not easy being us, and we just have to let them know it's okay. We have your back, and we're going to stand with you as long as you stand in righteousness.
That's
So
right.
that's what it's
That's
about.
right.
That's what it's about. That's what that legacy about.
Praise the mighty
Legacy is
God.
about. It means everything. You have to start it from young. Don't think that you're going to do a whole bunch of, because what they learn nowadays is you can do a whole bunch of dirt, and then when you get older, then you fix it. That's not.
Right.
It will never
Right.
work like that. You know, it usually don't work like that. I should
Right.
say. So,
Yeah, you
um,
usually won't make it. Keep on
right,
doing the
exactly,
dirt.
exactly,
You know.
exactly.
I got I don't know if you familiar with any of our music, but I have with me my brother. We've been rapping together for how long we been rapping together, brother?
We started in like
Like 17
2007.
years.
Yeah,
Like 17
17.
years, yeah. Like 17 years together, Moray
Nice,
Obadiah years. I don't know if you're familiar with any of our music, but he's been rapping for a while too. He's pretty good.
nice.
You know, he's pretty decent.
Yes,
So he's
I
on
definitely want to.
here with
I
us.
definitely want to. I need that link. I need those links. So
Oh
Yeah.
please,
yeah.
like I
Oh
said, I
yeah.
Oh,
put my number in there. You know, you could use it at will.
yes,
Use
sir.
it at will. You send
Yes,
it to
sir.
me anything you want. If any way I can help. So are you in New York or are you
Yeah, I'm
in?
in New York. I'm in New York. I was in Cincinnati for many
Right.
years, but I'm
Okay.
in New York right now. I'm
He
originally
back.
from New York. You
Nice.
know, no, I'm not going to go back to Cincinnati, but I'm
He back.
originally from New York. Yeah, and but my brother Obadiah, I think he wanted to ask you something. I remember you
Yes,
saying
sir.
you wanted.
Oh. I wanted to ask you because I just got hip to you, Rock, and the brother had shared your album, and I was like, okay, I came in and I listened, and I was thoroughly impressed
Wow.
with that album, like thoroughly.
Hallelujah.
I
Hallelujah.
like some of the best Hebrew music I done heard in a good while. So
Yeah.
my question it was my question is what was your inspiration going into this particular project? And my second question is, when are you accessible for a collab, man?
Listen, so I'm gonna answer the second question first. I'm always available. Let's do it. I'm
Let's see.
Praise
always
God.
ready.
Praise
Even
God.
if you lay something down and send me the verse, or we get in the studio together, let's do it. I'm
Okay.
down. You know.
Okay.
And the inspiration is always to be a servant, because that's what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be, the light to the nation, right? So
Mhm.
I wanted it to be because of the trash music that's out. Because I have older kids
Mhm.
and I have younger ones, and you know how it's easy for children to pick up and sing
Yep.
trash music.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
as I began to record these music, I made one back in 2020, and it was me and my wife on it, and then the babies were singing it, and I was like, you know what? I want to make some more of this because I used to always make music, but that just
Mhm.
reignited that passion in me. And I mean, they literally know every song on the album. I mean, they
Mm.
each and every song on the album. So that's what it was, to continue to be that. That's why I named it Legacy, because it's not just for my legacy. It's the legacy of our people.
Mhm.
We have to be the example. We have to be the light. We have to show these people. That's why we in trouble now, because we didn't
Yeah.
show people how to live right. We
Right.
didn't get it right. So time for us to start setting those examples in a way that they can understand. They love music, and they gonna sing music, especially if it's catchy and bouncy. If your
Mhm.
babies ain't dancing and singing, it's a problem. So
Yeah.
Right.
when
That's
they're
right.
singing and they're bopping to it, that's the blessing to me. So
Mhm.
that's
Praise God.
always gonna be the inspiration to spread the message of righteousness, so that we can be that light to the nation.
Right.
Hallelujah. Our brother
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Berechiah said he loves the song Facts and Changes. He said he loves the whole album. Praise the mighty God.
Yeah,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah. I appreciate that, man.
Speaking of the song Changes, as I said, the volume it's my favorite song, but I started listening to Changes
Right.
and I was just feeling it so much because it's the exact vibe that I'm on. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Like,
Yes, sir.
I know, I don't know exactly your age, but I know your brother, More Yeftok. I know you
Right.
know him. I
Mm.
know
Yeah,
y'all
that's right.
around the same age. So,
Oh, I
He's
didn't
a
know y'all
student
was
of he's a student of
brothers.
my Abba as well.
yes, yes, yes.
Yep.
And so we're all, me and him link up a lot of times, and just there's a generation of leaders, men in Israel that have
Yes, sir.
came under these huge pioneers in
That's right.
Israel.
That's
Your
right.
father, my teacher Maury Elisha, my teacher
Yep.
Maury
Know him.
Shaya,
Yep.
uh, Prince Kapoor, just
Yep.
these huge. I mean, these brothers for real. When the history is written, these guys are huge.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But
Absolutely.
we're right here under them,
That's right.
and and and, and that song changes is just tapping into my mind where we can't do, even though these were our great elders and leaders, and they were still separated,
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
and we got to change that, brother.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I don't want to be like, yeah, I know David, I know BenMeshael, I know him,
Right.
you over there. I want it to be like, nah, that we all together.
We
Right.
are. And
We all
that's my
together.
message as well. I
Yeah,
love that you say that. I love
yeah,
that you say that. Not to cut you off, but
yeah,
that's where my heart is. I've
right,
always been like that, and it's been hard to have that because people rather have ego than nobody want to take a back seat. Listen, I don't
exactly,
care. I
Mm-hmm.
don't care. You
Mm-hmm.
can call me Moray. You can just call me Brother Yai. I
right,
don't mind whatever. Let's do the work.
exactly,
That's what the important
Right.
part is.
Right.
It's not about
Mm-hmm.
anybody's
exactly,
title or
right.
anything. Listen, what work are you doing? And that's what's
Exactly.
important.
That's
That's
exactly what we're talking about, brother.
that's
What
right.
work, and that's why we trying to feed the poor the way we're doing.
That's right.
Get together, you know what I mean? Just let's do some work and Yah together, and
Yeah,
that's what I
I'm
really love about
always
that
for it.
song. Changes. It's on that vibe. It's
Yes,
right
sir.
there on that vibe where we gotta change what we've been doing, man,
That's
and we
right.
gotta come together and feed the poor, come together and keep Shabbat.
That's
We
right.
talk, you know, yeah, okay, you might keep Shabbat in the evening and I keep it in the morning, but at some point we gonna keep it together.
We gonna keep it
Right.
together. Let's
You know
do
what I'm
it.
saying? We
Right.
It
gonna keep
shouldn't
it
even be the
together, and
problem.
Right.
I'm not stressing if you keeping it from the evening because at least you keeping yourself clean.
That's
We could
right.
talk
Mm-hmm.
about all the doctrines
That's
and we
right.
could do all of
Mm-hmm.
that once we sit there and break bread together.
That's
Right.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And I
right.
want to just that's where I'm at, and that's one of the reasons I really love that song, man, because it's right there at that vibe. Like we gotta make these changes. We gotta come
Have to.
together. We gotta
Have to.
break down the walls, and we gotta just do the work. So I
That's
appreciate
right.
you,
Mm-hmm.
with your music and what you're doing. And I got your number now, man. It's
Yes,
on.
sir.
That's
We
it.
locked in. Send
Praise
yours,
the
and
mighty
I'ma
God.
save you, and we good. Like I said, we locked in from here,
Yes, sir.
from here on out. We touch bases, and whatever I could be a part of, I'm gonna be a part of. Absolutely.
Hallelujah.
I'm all for
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
sitting at that table, and like you said, we gotta break. In order to break bread, we gotta sit at that table. In
That's
order
right.
to have these
Mm-hmm.
discussions, we have to sit at that table, and we gotta get
Mm-hmm.
rid of ego. And I don't. if you know, like I said, if anyone knows anything about me, I've never been one to about ego. Hey, you call me Moray. I don't care nothing about that
Right.
because I know a lot of people running around with those titles and with these names that's doing nothing. So I don't.
Right.
So that means nothing. What work are you doing? That's why you
Right.
said you feeding the poor.
Right.
You giving them. You do. That's the duty. That's
That's
our
right.
duty.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when we talk about
Mm-hmm.
like even what the Hebraic meaning of like a Kohen, right?
Yeah.
He wasn't the one who sat back and ate the biggest piece of chicken.
Right.
Literally, a Kohen means to be a serviceman.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the literally
Mm-hmm.
Lekahain means, to be a serviceman. So he
Yeah.
was literally the serviceman. That tribe was dedicated to service the entire nation.
Yeah.
So when we get up there and we do these things, we take on these names is bigger than just sitting in the most fancy seat and wear the fancy clothes.
That's
Do the
right.
work. That means you got more work to do. You know
Praise
what I
Right.
God.
mean? It ain't about you
Right.
sitting back. You have to do the work, and that's what's most important. So
Yes,
I
sir.
love
Hallelujah.
to hear that. I love the energy. I love the brotherhood, and I
Praise God.
appreciate you for giving me this opportunity. I don't take
Man,
it
we
lightly at
appreciate
all.
you. Praise the mighty Yah.
Hallelujah.
We
Praise the
appreciate
mighty
you,
Yah.
man. Keep on making them hits. We gonna get together and make some beautiful music and do some great
Mhm.
things. Hallelujah.
Absolutely. And
Hallelujah.
I'm working on the second album already, so let's get
Ooh,
together ASAP.
All right.
that's it. That's
All
it.
right.
That's it.
All right, bro.
Yes,
Well, we
sir.
gonna listen to tell you people to listen to Hebrew Psalms Radio. We spin your music all the time.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All
Absolutely.
right.
I've been posting and reposting for sure.
Yes, sir.
So you already
Praise
know.
God. Yes,
Hallelujah.
sir.
Hallelujah.
All right. Hallelujah.
All right.
All right. Shalom, shalom.